Golf Central on YouTube. Brought to you by the Chrome Soft Golf Ball from Callaway.
All right, Lexi, gave it a run there, 4 under through kind of 11 holes. Lost a couple coming back. Just how proud were you of your performance, kind of coming down the stretch?
Yeah, very proud. I played really well today. Came out super early and bogeyed 17, but made a great save on 18 there, and just overall played very steady. As the day went on, I just tried to stay committed to my targets out there and to my swing thoughts, and just enjoyed the whole experience.
I know you said making the cut would be a huge accomplishment. You weren't too focused on it, but was there a point out there where you were, you really felt it?
I knew once I had made a few birdies in a row that I would be somewhat close, but I knew the cut line would keep on going lower and lower with these guys, especially with not that much wind out there. So I just tried to stay focused on my game and focused on my swing thoughts, picking small targets, and staying 100% committed. And whatever happens. I mean, I hit some great shots coming in, even on my 17th hole, number 8, and just ran through. But it's a 2-iron, so I can't really expect too much.
What was the biggest challenge for you these 2 days?
I would say the biggest challenge was, on the golf course, probably just some of the pin locations. They tuck them very close to the edges and to where you have to hit high shots and carry it and be able to stop it within 2 bunkers or a narrow part of the green. I would say that was the biggest part because I don't get it as far down as the guys, so I have a little bit longer of a shot. But I took my medicine and just hit to the fatter part of the green and gave myself a 25-30 footer and just make par on those kind of holes.
Tom Kim was saying he has the same trouble because he's not, he's hitting shots in that are hard to stop on these greens. I mean, not just 8, but on 10, you hit a good shot in that rolled out.
Oh, yeah.
What do you take away from that, if anything? Is that just the breaks for you, or?
Well, I think coming into the week, I knew that this golf course could play very firm and that the greens could get super bouncy. So I was expecting that. With it being a little bit more in the morning, I knew I could be a little bit more aggressive on some of them, so they would stop a little bit quicker. But I had to play, even with wedges, play for about 5 to 7 a bounce out. So, and that's not normal coming from a Florida golfer. So it was something to get used to, but I knew coming into the week that's how this course played.
It's still fresh, but as you look back over the 2 days, what's the first thing that comes to your mind thinking about it right now?
A few things. Meeting some of the Shiners kids and ambassadors was probably the highlight, and just being with them and giving a clinic, giving golf lessons, and just hopefully inspiring them to go after what they want. And that was probably the most special. Of course, playing with the guys, amazing feeling. But growing up with guys, I've always wanted to be out on a PGA Tour event, I guess, and tee it up. But the biggest thing was seeing the kids out there outside the ropes, and then meeting a few of the Shiners ambassadors. That was the most special.
I know this is your 4th week in a row. Just want to ask how you're feeling, and you've been hitting driver every hole. How are you physically?
I'm tired. I'm very tired. I felt it last night, and then I knew it was a quick turnaround, so I was like, all right, go to bed. I was like, just try to get 7 hours. And my body's definitely feeling it, but knowing me, I'll probably go to the gym this afternoon. But it's just a mental outlet for me. But this is what I play for. This is why I work out and what I train for. So I'm definitely tired. I'm looking forward to the 3 weeks of downtime.
And that was my next question. Just how are you going to enjoy these next 3 weeks? Will you work on anything? I know Pelican will be a big week for you.
Yeah, Pelican will be a big week for me. I have 3 weeks off, so I'm going to take the first week and kind of slow down a bit and really get that downtime and relax a bit. But the next 2 weeks, I'll be training hard and working on the few things that I need to improve on. And going into Pelican, it's a big one, so we'll see.
Anything in particular stand out that you're going to work on, or maybe that you learned this week?
I would say continue to just work on the few things that I've been working on in my golf swing and really fine-tuning those. I think I'm moving in the right direction, really just focusing in on the positives and how I've played the last few weeks and really building on that. But not over-grinding, but still fine-tuning.
All right, Cameron, another solid round, back up. Obviously the low one yesterday with another one today. Just kind of how was it out there for you today?
Yeah, I obviously got off to a great start, but still was kind of just, my swing really wasn't there today. It felt we kind of figured out at the end. It was kind of a ball position deal. It was just kind of throwing my rhythm off, and I was kind of just not forcing it, but kind of it just didn't feel right. But like I said, with the way I felt like I was hitting it, I was just able to score. So, and again, that's the main thing. I feel like today, I turned a even par 1 under, at least coming down the stretch into a 4 under, which is crucial. So, besides that, my game feels good off the tee, irons, everything's felt great. It's just one of those days in golf. So,
You talked to us yesterday kind of about trying to figure out the mental side of the game a little
Yeah.
bit more. Is maybe that middle of the round the type of stuff, a year ago or earlier this season where you wouldn't have been able to get it back on track with the birdie late, or it would have spiraled a little bit more, but you were able to stay positive and kind of keep it going out there?
I think so, yeah. Like, especially the way, like I said, it didn't feel off, but it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. So, I definitely think in the past, I might have gave up 1 or 2 more, and just out of frustration in myself. So, again, I'm just been taking it easy on myself. This game's hard. So, whenever you're struggling, if you can stay positive and just try to stick to what you're doing, no matter what, and that's all I was trying to do. Just have good tempo all day, and after that, it is what it is.
So you found yourself when it was, before kind of working on that side, it was getting just too overly frustrated at results? Is that kind of...
Yeah, it wasn't really even at results. It was mainly at myself. I feel like I was my worst enemy. So, again, I don't really think it ever had anything to do with results based. It was just I would kind of take it out on myself. And again, with this game, that can be not good. So, like I said, just trying to just enjoy the positives and negatives out there as hard as it can be sometimes, and just fight till the last hole. So, and like I said, I feel like I did that well, that backside.
Feel more fun to come to the course when you're playing like this and you put 2 rounds together and you feel better, mentally?
Yeah, I do. And even if I didn't, like I said, it's just been more enjoyable. So, it's all a mindset. You can convince yourself of one thing and convince yourself of another. So it's just a matter of what you want to believe. So that's just really what I've been trying to emphasize. So.
Cameron, you said something interesting over there, that if you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's hard to do it well.
Yeah.
Is that a new revelation to you, or is it just the new mindset to accept that?
Yeah, I think it's something I've been, trying to grasp around for a while. I just never really allow myself to do that. So, I've had conversations with my wife, with my coach. I'm just like, if I don't enjoy it, why do it? Right. So for me, I knew there had to be a change, because I wasn't enjoying myself. Didn't want to be out here. And again, I've loved the game forever. It's given me everything. So I know it's not that I don't love the game. It's just I'm taking it out on myself. Right. So again, for me, it's just it's being more positive, being more put the work in, and just dig deep. So that's all we can do, and just kind of believe in myself a little more, because I know what I'm capable of when I'm free spirited. Mm-hmm. It's been at home for the last probably year and a half. So. So like I said, I'm just trying to just stay on that path. And like I said, no matter what I shoot the next 2 days, it's, I'm excited for the opportunity, but same deal. If I don't play ball, is what it is.